Oh, once again, everybody, welcome back to some more StoneBlock4. I am Towkn, and today we are going to get our mycelial generator up and running for power. So I looked up a couple of things, and it is actually extremely easy to do some of this stuff. So we're going to get into it. First thing we're going to need to do in here, we are definitely going to need more of these. So we'll go ahead, click that, and we are missing 4 intro infused ingots. Actually, get some of those. So go here and click on here, and if we press, I believe, U on this, we can find the intro infused ingots, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and intro infused ingots is going to be the dust, gold, and lapis. Go ahead and grab out a stack of those, or half a stack of those. Type in gold. Grab half a stack of that. And lapis. And grab half a stack of that. And we will hit F5 and go all the way over here. Throw these there, that, this one, throw that in there to get those. There we go. Perfect. That, throw it in there. Then we should be able to go back in here. That. Wait a little bit for it to make those. And then we need to build an area. We are going to go ahead and come back up here. I think we're just going to utilize this area right here. Had that originally. Um, this just has still been running. You can see it's getting like halfway, or just under halfway there, but that's fine because we got it making lots of nuclear waste to make this. We have not a lot of that in there, so we be able to make plenty of antimatter once we get this power up and running. The biggest annoyance for this, so we did make the mycelial reactor. Go ahead and do the thing that we needed, and we did in here. So we got them out. At in dust, we did go ahead and make a pattern for all of these. You'll be able to go here, click this. We are going to need some nether wart blocks and crimson fungus. Nether wart blocks. This and make some of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. The crimson fungus, however, how are we going to do some of that? So that we could, if we get a garden close, do that. The machine output that we could do that. Possible drop, possible drops. We might have to go. Actually, it looks like we can do it with the bulk haunting. We'd have to set that back up because we took it down with just a red mushroom. So we'll go ahead and type in red, where we can grab out a red mushroom. We'll go over here, click on this, type in fan. And apparently I did not put it back in there. Put it in here. Did. Okay. Grab this, bring it over here. And we can't really set it up in this. Well, we can. Put it right there. Break that. should be able to just like toss them down. Maybe right there. I don't know. If I threw this down right there, guys just get pushed all the way up against that machine there. So we should still be fine. We should still be able to do this. Okay, so then we need a flint and steel, which I don't think we have in here. FLI. Oh, so I have to go grab one of those because I don't think I have one in my bag. Not. Get down here and get one from here. And then come back up here where we can that throw that down there. Once that gets turned into a crimson mushroom, I put out that fire. I'm gonna bring this over to our thing over here real quick. Click on this. Throw it in here. Apparently is not quite the correct way to do that. Click on that. Machine outputs the spore reactor. Not gonna do it because we have those in there. Okay, so it not do it. I don't know why it's not doing it. Either way, we shouldn't really need it for that. So if we go like this, we press U on this, right? Get it to make this, but if we press U on this, it can use any of these. So we could easily set up a way to make. Of course, I could. Believe we have more cloches somewhere. I don't know where I might have put them. Put them anywhere specific. So probably just here. So if we go in here and type in car, nope, not in there. I might have ended up using here. Well, we could easily just come back here, right? And click on this, take this out, this in there. We will break that, put it down right there, click here, grab a drawer real quick, put it there, and then that'll let us take that out of there. And then, of course, we actually do want to go ahead like this over to here, where we will lock that and link that, and speed that up so that starts making a bunch more. So we have a bunch. Okay. That's good there. Now we can just go throw out all these extra seeds that we don't need. These 4 ones. Yep. Okay. And then let's go ahead and throw this in the system, that in the system. We know we don't have these systems, so we're going to just go back here where I added some more storage. Put them in there. And now we should be able to here and type in in dust, where we can click on this first one, click on this. I needed 5 nether wart blocks. Okay, we have 4. We can just press R on this, click on that. There we go. He's put in the system as well. Boom. Yeah. So if we do that like so, do that, and then go in here and type in dust again. Click that, click next, click start. That should take almost time at all to make. Yeah, and then click on death. Easily have need for that one. Disenchantment one. We need a grind. Make a grindstone. Go like that. And for that we need a stone slabs. Boom. Go like that. There we go. There's a grindstone. We can put that in here, throw it in there. At industrial, which we needed disenchantment one. We'll click next. Start. Ender one, we should have everything we need. That one, we could next start. Explosive one, we probably need TNT. Go here and type in TNT. Click this. Click that. I'm gonna make a stack of it because not go like that. Start that one. Furnace one, we easily have everything. That one. This frosty one, we click next. Start on that one. Halitosis one. We are missing some purple blocks and end rod. So we'll need to get some of those, but while we're waiting for that, we are going to run in here real quick and click on this. Take all of those out. Take them up here. What are we looking like now? That's down under 800. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off for right now. And we're going to come over here where we go like this. Okay, so a frosty one is going to need the frost. Put it right there. It's going to need ice. The furnace one needs furnace stuff, which is coal. We have lots of coal. The explosive one will need gunpowder or TNT. We have lots of gunpowder. Fine there. And the ender one needs ender stuff. The end stone. I didn't want that. This. Yeah, okay. Then we come here. Go up a couple blocks. That. Whereas this one, the next one we need this area, the disenchantment one, will need a little bit more room for it. So we're going to put it right there. And then primed one, or whatever, the crimmed one needs crimson stuff, other stuff. The death one will need rotten flesh. Okay, so good with that. At in dust, we now just make have crimmed. We need a culinary one. I don't think we have the culinary one, right? Yeah, we didn't have the culinary. So we go here at industrial going culinary next. We need a cooked steak. Kind of sucks because when we accidentally, we purposely broke, but we accidentally messed up everything. We ended up with this. And actually, I don't think we have any raw beef in here, right? Okay, come on. RAW. Ooh, we do. You have a thing of raw beef in there. We needed a cooked steak, though, right? If we go back in here and type in culinary next, yes, we need a cooked steak. So let's go ahead. Just cook that real quick. And I'm guessing, yeah, we don't have it in our system at all. Bring it over here. Throw it into the system. And we should be able to go here. Type in at in dust again. We can make ourselves culinary generator. Okay, so we have crimmed, we have death, we have disenchantment, we have ender, explosive, frosty, furnace, halitosis we can't make yet, magma one we should be able to make that one, metallurgic one we should be that one. Nether star. The pink. We need some pink wool. Do that in a second. Potion one. We need a brewing stand. That in a second. The rocket. Do that one. Slimy. We need some slime box and some milk, apparently. So, going to need some milk for that one. Okay, so everything else that we have in here is stuff that we need extra. Go ahead, grab all these ones out, though. Take them up here. And go culinary. We just need food in that one. We'll probably use the apples because we have an apple chicken. Magma, we should be able to use the eggs from the lava chicken. And you know what? I am going to go ahead and break this one. And we will use the what's this one need again? Metallurgic one. Need some sort of meat. So it's gonna need liquid meat, which we do have some. We don't really necessarily have a massive amount of it anymore. We did turn a lot of it into meat, but it'll use any meat and any ingot, so that could iron. Put that right there. The nether star one just uses nether stars. It can go there, and the rocket one uses firework. We're gonna have to make firework rockets, which required making paper. So we can do that as well. It right there. Let's go ahead and see what we need to make other one. So if we type in get these per blocks. Apparently we are going to need crushed chorus fruit or popped chorus fruit for, which we get from cooking chorus fruit, which we need from chorus fruit. Get like this. There we go. We are probably going to need come down here and probably gonna need to break that. Go ahead, just take these out. Let's go ahead, take these out. Can I put this? I think this can go in there though to make more, but it might need like end stone. No, it goes in a bonsai tree thing. End stone. Okay. That's actually pretty easy to do. We could just bring it over here. Go to this, right? Actually, yeah, we could just come over to here, click on this, take this and this out. Optional pot deck. Okay, that's what that is. We could throw this in there. Grab one end stone from there. Throw it in here. I'm assuming we would need to put an axe in here too. Right? Maybe. Yeah, so we're going to need an axe in here, right? Because we click on this. And then, ooh, there's actually a coarse fruit chicken. Okay, so that's actually probably going to be the better option here. So if we make a end stone chicken and a purple chicken, we could easily do that. Okay, so let's do that. While we're here though, go here, throw out all these tier 4 chicken seeds carefully so we don't accidentally throw other stuff out. Okay. Although if we did press R on this again, click on this, it is just rich soil, some fancy soil or dirt, but it is a coarse flour that we would. Actually, I could probably go like this then. Throw this in there. Oh man, I was hoping to get that coarse flour right away. Especially with fortune on there. If we can get a chorus flower, of course, yeah, it's gonna be annoying, right? Not give it to us in these first couple. Really? Really? It's not even giving us more chorus fruit. Take that back out. And boom, flower. No? Okay. Okay. I'm wondering, can I speed that up with either of these? If we go like this. See, that's just going. There we go. We got lots of chorus flower. We could just let that do that. Now we could bring this chorus flower over to here and throw it in there. Start getting chorus fruit and not what I want, right? Got filled with seeds that we don't care about. Okay, then we click here. No, no, we're just gonna go get them by hand because it's going that way. One, one, two. There we go. Do that. Put that right there. And go like this, and we could still make a chicken afterwards if we feel like we need to for that. Okay. So right now we need to go pop a bunch of these so we can make some purple blocks. So boom. Throw those in there to get these to go like this. Go like that and go boom. There we go. We can grab a bunch of those. Then we can come in here and I don't think if I click this, I'm pretty sure we don't have coarse fruit in. Oh, we do have coarse fruit. Okay. Never mind. So then we'll go throw that in there, that in there. That'll give us what we need for halitosis one. So right, hal. Yep. There we go. Actually, no, we need an end rod. So what do we need? End rod. Pretty sure it's an easy thing to do. And end rod is just that. Okay, so that's actually pretty easy, and we do have what do it. Go ahead and make those. Throw them in there. That'll give us what we need to make this. Next, start. Okay, so now we just need some ink wool. Go like that. That'll give us that. That gives extra pink dye that we don't need. Throw this in here. Of course, yeah, it does give us the extra pink dye. We also technically got the extra blaze rod because, yeah, the chickens make it and they're full. So we'll do that. That should let us make the pink generator, which just needs pink stuff. We have all that pink dye, so easily can do that. From there, we needed at in dust, we needed the potion one, which means we needed a potion stand. So, potions. Why is potion stand just not like the very first thing on the list? Stand. There we go. It's a brewing stand. That's why. Okay, and we don't have that in there, so let's go ahead and do this. Throw it in here. This. Type in potion. Next, quick start. Okay. That in. Yes, so it's. Again, we have. Or we don't have the slimy one either, right? Because we needed slime blocks and milk. The milksy kind of annoying part, just because it is. So if we go in here, I don't think we. I was gonna say I don't think we have any more fluid drawers. We do have a couple. I'm gonna click here and go like this. Make a couple more to put back in there. This though, we are going to need to go here and type in cow that we can make ourselves a milk jar. Means we need a bucket of milk. So let's go ahead and take our bucket. Yeah, we lost so many animals. But that's fine. We could easily go get more back. That'll give us a bucket of milk that we can go like this. Make our cow jar. And with that, do we still have our anvil on us? Did we put it away? I think we ended up putting it away. So I'm just gonna break this one. Do we have our mob tool? No, we do not. Go ahead and grab that as well, because we'll need that, because we are getting rid of our cow. Only cow. Let's bring it over here and put the milk jar there. Gotta love when those things explode. Put the cow right here. And then drop the anvil on it. That will give us the milk in a jar. We could then, because of where we're going to end up using this, bring it up here. We'll probably end up moving it here shortly, but we'll go ahead and do that. And then we are probably going to break this real quick. Put it. Oh, break this real quick and put it. We'll just put it right here. There we go. Here. Not. I don't know why I'm over there. Go here. Type in pipe. Grab one of these out. Grab one of these out. Go like this. And this. Go boom. And boom. And then speed that up all the way so we could just get a lot of milk. We can then go like this. And lock that and link that, which will let us go here. And slime are going to need to make some slime blocks. I think it's actually 9. Yep, there we go. So let's go ahead, make some slime blocks. Bring them down to put them in our system. Like so. Boom, there we go. And then we should be able to SLI. Click on this. Click next. Click start. Okay. Now if we come over here and click on this, we have this. Bring them up here. And the disenchantment one, again, that one's going to need a bit of space. We'll put it down right here for real quick. And the potion one will need a bit of face. The halitosis one. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and put right here, here, and here real quick. The halitosis one just gets straight up dragon's breath in it or whatever. The pink one just gets that in it, and the slimy one will get milk in it. So we're gonna go over here, break this, come up here, and put it down there. So that way there we could look at the cow butt instead. And we will click on the milk one, and the top we are going to tell that to pull, and it will pull all the milk from there. Here. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay. We are then going to break a bunch of these. We have that, and we're gonna look and see what all do we still have. I don't even know. We're gonna turn that off. Not doing anything. So we have potion and that. We could actually probably click on this. According to this, we have made everything. What do these give? They just give $3, and that's everything there. That gives $10, and that's everything we could just here and click on this, and that'll give us 16 and 10. 16 times 3 and 10, which is only like $300. But that is everything. So our disenchantment one, bring that out. We put it right here. It's gonna need some other stuff. We're gonna need the printing thing and the other. Okay, and then this one, potion one, we will bring to right here. And this here, we're gonna go ahead and take it down. Take that down for now. Okay, perfect. So we can now go in here. Actually, we already have them on us, so we can click here. We can go like this. We do need some interfaces. I am going to go ahead, just make an extended interface. It'll take a little while. But we are going to put this right here. The reason why we're making an extended interface is so that we can have multiple things. We will bring this down here. Actually, I don't care. You know what? We got a spot right here for it. Boom. We do, however, need to come back up here and grab our tool, our wireless setup kit, make sure it is cleared. Then come down here and click on that. And then bring it all the way up here. For that. Boom. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Okay, and then the milk one, we'll bring this down here, and we're just going to have it right there. And I think over here is probably where our thing is at, right? Where is it? There it is. Okay, it's in here. So extended interface, we click on that here. Click this, click cancel. And yeah, perfect. Okay, so now we can bring this up here. And we can put it right here. We could then click here. We're going to go over here and type in pink. Remember. And we'll bring that over for pink dye. That it always has some pink dye in it to move it to where it needs to go. We will then go down here and type in lava. Where we bring a lava egg over because we remember that. We'll then type in apple. Where we bring that over and put that right there. We need coal. So if I type in coal properly, bring that into here. Nether stars. Bring that to here. We need the crimson mushroom, crimson fungus, which we bring to right there. We will need dragon's breath, bring to right there. Iron, so bring right there for the thing. We'll also need the MEA liquid meat. Put down here. What else do we need? The frosty, so we're gonna need some ice. So ICE. Grab ice and bring that to right here. We have the furnace, the explosive, which is gunpowder. So GUN. Gunpowder, which goes right there. Ender pearls, that's the magma, that's the culinary, the death is rotten flesh. And ender pearl, so rotten flesh. End pearls, we'll bring those over. Again, we got frosty taken, we got that, we got explosive, we have ender, we have magma, culinary, death taken care of. Crimmed is the one that's taken care of as well. We go away. Okay, next one, the metallurgic one, we have that one taken care of. The halitosis is the dragon's breath. The pink we have taken care of. Nether stars taken care of. The rocket, slimy. Okay, so the slimy one again. So go in here. SLI. And we press U on this. It is quite literally just any slime balls. So if we go ahead and here, bring a slime ball into there, because I don't think it'll even let me put a slime ball in here if I tried, right? Maybe, hopefully. Tried putting a slime ball in there. Yeah, it won't even let it in there. Okay, perfect. So we have that. So the last one is just this rocket one. We need paper. Paper. PAPER is something that we're kind of lacking on. We can get paper from a thing from a death tome and a calligrapher. But the easiest way again is going to be this, and I don't think we have a lot of sugar cane to make a lot of paper. So that being the case, we're also going to take this coarse flour down here. We'll just put it in here because why not? Yeah, so we need sugarcane. Can we make sugarcane in one of these? Let's find out. Click on this. Click on this. Yes, we can. We can make sugarcane in there. Grab a sugarcane real quick. We go like this. And put this right here. And we can, I'm going to say we could speed that up, but we might have to go. Oh, it's going to speed that one up. Go ahead and take our axe. break all three of these. We're just going to shove them over here in the corner for right now. Like so. I don't know why I put those three different ways, but yeah. So we're going to go here. And that was actually too much. Okay, well, there's another way to get this quick. If we press U, or not U, R, trading, gameplay, like that's really going to be the only way to do it. So what we could do, because we shouldn't really need too much in the way of these right now either, is I'm thinking what we do is we go up here, break this one, right? We then take all of these tier 9 seeds out of here, put them in here, then put the sugar cane in this, right? Then we grab press this button right here, and we go like this and type in SOL, where granted we only have a limited amount and we're not pulling any more out right now. I go like that. See how fast it's actually using them. Not using them super fast. Do that. That'll speed up this. And take this, put it here, and lock and link it. Then we still want to go ahead and go like this and hope that okay, so I think 3 is still too. That's 3 times 2, right? So it's still going to be too much. Yeah. 16 is pretty much pushing it. The amount of fertilizer and whatnot. And I don't know, again, if we were to go in here and type in bone. Bone. How much that actually affects this. Click there, that'll do that. Growth modifier is that, so it's not very high. So if I click on this, I'm curious. If I click on this and we click on this and we click on this and then press over this, so there's sulfur dust as well. I don't know if nitrogen than industrial fertilizer. Nice if it told you how much they improved it. Will it do it if I press U on this? Okay, it does. So if I click on that, the industrial fertilizer is 1.6. So yeah, so it's not really even too much. So let's go ahead and grab this and this out real quick. Go here and we'll click that twice. Put this in. Go here and type in paper. We get this. Get a bunch of paper real quick. Okay, we can then bring the paper down. Actually, we should have paper in the system, right? Yeah, we do. Okay, perfect. We go like that. Put paper in the system. Not too worried about this drawer. We're just going to bring it down here, though, and put it there. Out of our way. And then we're going to click here. Press U on this. Fireworks, easy to find. I doubt it. They're going to be like at the very last page, aren't they? Probably. So let's go in here and type in firework. There we then zoom and click on this. There we go. And we just make a bunch of these. hope that they will last a little. And then we go like that. Rest of them there. So it's a little 800 fireworks. That should last a little while, right? Then we can come up to here, click on this, drag this firework down to there, and that should literally be everything. Now we just need a lot of export buses. I have one right here. It actually looks like we don't have a pattern for that, so we're here real quick. Click on this. We're gonna go ahead and press R on this. Click on this. Go like that. Back here because it's gonna be faster. Open. It's probably actually gonna be faster. But then we click there. Click here, and I'm just gonna say 20. Click start. That's gonna make all 20 of them. Perfect. Perfect. So now we need to over here. If I press B, actually, I might have put in here at create. So we need printing press. I don't see it in there. Means where did I put it? Did I put it in here? Yes, I did. Okay, so the printer is in there. So grab that. We need a depot as well. I didn't even see one of those. So let's go ahead and depot this. We need one of these. Oh, that's annoying. Let's just double check and make sure we have a depot in here. Oh, no depot. Okay. Can I click on this and make this in there? No, because I don't have either of these. Okay, so an andesite casing. Do we have a depot over here anywhere? Question. I don't see one. That sucks. I don't actually. I was gonna say I don't actually need some of this stuff, but no, I do. Okay, never mind. So let's go ahead and I guess grab one of these, put it down here, go like that. Grab our andesite alloy from over here. Oh, hey, look, got a depot right there. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So we come up to here. And this disenchantment one, we will put this behind there. And we will put this right there. Means over here as well, we're also going to need something else because what we are using to get our experience is cognition. We'll bring that over here and make it so that we always have a bucket of cognition in here. So we also are going to need at that point then to take this ME export bus. It will go right there. This one is only going to be able to do that. Let's get the rest of these all up. So this one there, there. Actually, I think break that. I could go like this and I could put it here and there, right? Have to use as much cabling. Um, this do all that. Okay, perfect. So with these, I should now be able to just grab our cable here and put that right there. That there. Bring this all the way across. I don't have one of the deadly ones. Okay, I do have the explosive one here, so I think that might be thing. Let's go ahead that, and if I do this, see, this is not doing anything there. So if we go here and type in ice, pull that right there. That is now putting ice in there. Of course, we are close to it, so it's going to do go here. One's furnace, so this will get coal. And I'm going to type it in wrong again. This one's coal. Get that, and that is gaining power. That is gaining power. This one here is the trimmed one, so that's going to get trims and fungus put in it. This one is the death one, so that is going to get rotten flesh, rotten flesh put in it. And it will start getting that. We then come over here where we go apple into the wrong thing. This is tell this to export an apple into there, so it starts feeding that one. This one here is going to be a lava egg. I believe works in here. No. Ooh, that does not work. So if that is the case, we are probably then. Ooh, what does the mag go in here? Mag. Not magma, lava. Right? Press. Oh, it is a magma one. So we want the magma. Click on this and we actually press U on that. So it's got to either have redstone or lava. Redstone's technically better. So let's go ahead. We have plenty of redstone. Stone, we that in there. Come over to this where we will take that off of there, and of course stay in there because that. So like this, that there. So we now have redstone getting put in here. We need redstone and lava put in there? Oh my goodness. Well, if that's the case, you know what we're going to do? We're going to come over here and we're going to grab one of these guys. Do the same thing we did. Go like that. Click on this. Click lava input. And we'll tell it to pull the lava from above it here. We're going to speed that up. That can fill up with that. Perfect. So that's making power. This one here will get the ender pearl. You can grab that there. Start getting that power. The explosive we're waiting. That's getting power. That's filled. That's filled. Filled. Okay, so the halitosis and other stuff. Click on here though. We're gonna need some more of this. So if I go 100, I'm missing flukes crystals, so that kind of sucks. So let's go ahead and make our flukes. I'm gonna do it the annoying way. Come over here, click on this, and press R on this. I could just do it in here. I go like that and bring this all the way over here and throw it into there. Perfect. That should work. And then we click on here. Click here. Just say 100. Click next. Start. Let that start going. I'm pretty sure it will actually put out of here, put them in the system. Now we just need to go like this and grab speed upgrades. Go like that. And we also need to go to this out, click on this, and boom like that. That will speedily do that as well. Okay, and then we can click here, click on this, click 100, click next, start, and just let those be made. Okay, only need a little bit of them. So grab 17 that's made. Then we will come here, start putting them across. This one goes there, there, there. That gets that. So as you can see, that is starting to fill that up with cognition. Go like this. Just put one of those in there for right now to get it filled up faster. There we go. Okay, so we then on the halitosis here and type in dragon's breath. Look over there, and I don't know why I can't find it. It's the very first thing. Put that there. That'll put the dragon's breath in there. And that has a longer time. This one here, we will need the meat and the iron. Need both the meat and the iron. Why is it not putting iron in it? Since it has a fluid in it, we're gonna go ahead and go boom. Put all that in there. This here is also, yep, top. So once this gets filled with meat, then it'll probably put the iron in there. Okay, yeah, it did. We could do that. The nether star one, go like that, and it'll start putting nether stars in there. Of course, because we are close, it will give us withered. The pink one, go like this and type in pink. You put the pink dye into. That'll start filling that up with pink dye, which will start filling that up. This one here is the slime. So we'll get slime in it. And then this one here is the rocket. So firework. And actually, we want this. Do that. That's there. So that's filling up with that. That's filling up with firework rockets. We might need a lot more of at some point. But yeah. Anyways, we now want to basically come down here. We're going to look at our enchantment books. So here, type in book. We want to find one that's got very cheap enchantment on it. Quick charge might be knockback 2. Potato, Berserker, Density, Life Mending 1. That's all expensive, super expensive. Most of these are super, super expensive. I think the cheapest one we have is probably going to be charge 1. So we'll grab that. Then we will need a book. If we have a regular book, I don't think we did. I already in here. Okay, so we need a book. We should have at least one over here somewhere, right? Yep, there they are. Grab a book. Do is we come up here to this, put quick charge on there, right? Then take this, the enchantment input, because we're on the back side, we want to go like this and tell it to pull the enchantment. Then on the output, we want it to push the enchantment. Then if I go like this and we throw a quick charge in here, it'll do that. And then it will cycle around and tell us. And once this is done, it'll do the same thing and it'll keep doing that over and over again. Now, for essentially the hardest one, but also kind of the easiest, we're going to go like this and break this and this. We're then going to come down here and grab ourselves single water egg, because it's going to be the easiest way to do it. Then a modular router, if I still have them. I don't have them. So modular router. Yes, we do. Perfect. I did still have one. I was pretty sure I made one because I wanted to try something, and yeah. But we should be able to click on it that way and put a thing of water behind here. Need a couple of things. We are going to need an modular router. There we go. So we're going to need a activator. So apparently we're going to need some dispensers. So let's go ahead, make a couple of those. Go here, and we're going to need some of these. Paper. Go like that. And actually, we should be able to find the blank one here. Or we'll make some of these. So we're going to need a activator. You're then going to need a sender. And then we are going to need a puller. A sticky piston. Go, and then we make our puller. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, and then we are going to need a... That's actually thing that our way our thing works, but we'll go in here. We'll type in bottle. We are really only going to need 2 of these. Go like this. We will then click on this bottle of water back here with. Okay. You're then going to go like this. And this, we just want this, the activator, to right click an empty bottle. And that should automatically turn that into a water bottle. So if we then click on this, the polar one, we want it to come from the back, right? We're also going to want it to be whitelisted. We want it to pull the empty bottle from the thing. Then the sender, we're going to do the same thing, except we want it to send a water bottle. And then that should be all we need. And then if I take this, put it in there, I was going to say it should have sent the water bottle here. Have to be in a specific order. I don't know. Let's see. If I go like this, though, that should have right-clicked there. Action, right-click. Might be missing something. So this, front. Want action to be on right-click. I do that. Did right-click. Do I need the whatchamacallit in security upgrade? Might need this. I don't see why I would need it, but you never know. Go, it goes, we get this to make the security upgrade. Put that in there. And yeah, so that should technically be work. I must be. Let's figure this out and come. And I think I know what it was. Go ahead, click here, click here. The Fuller module, we whitelisted that, right? We whitelist that. We want to pull the sender back out, and we want to make sure we whitelist that. Whitelist that. Do that. That should work, but it's not. Want to make sure that this still works. Yeah, that still works. Just facing the wrong direction then. Maybe we want to switch this around then, and maybe it faces towards you when you do this. So if we go like this and say front, back, front, then put them in. Okay, I think yeah. And we can take that out, and it'll do that. Take it, cycle it around, and there we go. And did that bee only drop like? Okay, I was gonna say it dropped like 4 things, but no, it dropped this outside edge. We got some other stuff to put back into our system though. So this. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Grab these things here. Put all these in this too. Like so. Okay, perfect. Now let's go ahead and take stick off of here. We're gonna go ahead, come down here. And we're gonna put some of this other stuff back in the system, even though we already do have it in the system. That way there, if we ever have to add more to it, we can add more to it. Go, boom. This can go, this can go. And I think that's pretty much it, right? Yeah, that should be it. Okay. So with that, though, we should be able to now come up here. If we look at this, that's got power, that's getting power, that's powered, that's powered, powered, powered. Only thing left, I think, is this one. So if we go here, type in gunpowder, because I think this thing like blows up. Yeah. So it does that, which is very, very annoying. So if we go in here and turn off generic explosion sounds, you could do that. And that's why you technically would be better to use TNT. Because, yeah, TNT just goes much quicker. But now if we get over here, can see it is filled with power. But now, by all standards, we should be able to just take this and place it down here. And I'm not sure from there. Not sure from there. Let's go ahead and pick it back up quick. Actually, let's just double check and make sure we even have all of them up. We might not even have all of them, right? Did we make any more? No, okay, so we didn't make any more. So we should, this should work. This, does it, way, to do this, I don't know. Click here. Click on this, so we click on this, get this, that. Fine. We don't really need the modular router thing now because we do this. Maybe this has to be full for this. I'm not sure. If we press U on it, nothing happens. Okay, so let's go figure this out real quick. Okay, so I figured it out. We need a lot of stuff to do this. So yeah, it is quite literally I can this down and that should be everything I need to do. But we do need get this apparently only works here if these are working. We need the power to be coming out of these. So like this one right now is working. We would need the power to be coming out of them. So to do that, we need a way to deal with our power. So deal with our power, I think we're going to end up coming over here. And we're going to go here and type in FE. And we're going to work towards making these power cells. I click on this, some of these ME. That, so ME. So if we go in here, find this, there we go. Now we should be able to click on this and do some of this. Basically say, hey, I want to make some energy cell. Just like I was thinking we might have to do anyways. So there we go. We got next one. Next one. So, and then we grab the next one from there. And yeah, so these ones are slightly different. They are a little bit darker of a ring. Like why do these all look like they're the same as the other? They have a slightly darker center in the JEI over there. So this 4 million. There is the 256 million. These are all essentially made in here, right? Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay. So I come here, click on this, just throw all of them into these. Go, boom, boom. There we go. And realistically, we should be able to honestly take all of these back out of there. Don't really need them in there anymore. Already have the generator, so we should then be able to here throw them in this random iron chest that we've had sitting up here for a long time. Now we come over here, click on this, and find those. So if we type in ME, we find the one that is 256 million. If I click that and click next, what do we need? Ooh, ooh, we need a whole lot of stuff. We wanted to make this. So we're gonna need 16 emerald dust, which isn't hard. The diamond dust isn't hard. The fluix dust, that is a lot of fluix dust. That is also going to be a lot of ender dust, but that's also easy to do. I don't know if we could go quite that high yet. Go ahead and go back and we'll just see what we need to make a 256k storage, which is going to be some more redstone and some more fluix dust. So go ahead and take out this, bring it up to here, and I don't want to do that, but whatever, we'll crush that. Get that, and then we needed the redstone stuff, right? These here we get by throwing. So yeah, we're gonna need some more of these as well. So if we go here, you know what? Yeah, let's just do that. I don't come over here. Click on this. Go to craftable. Click on this. I click 1,000. Let's start. That will take quite a while to make, but it will make it. While it is doing that, we also are going to want to probably set up a flux network just because it will be the easiest. Well, will it be the easiest? It will probably be the easiest way to do it. So we'll go ahead and type in flux. And we're going to, let's see, receives energy from adjacent blocks. And this provides. So we're going to need a lot of flux plugs. So we're going to need that. So flux dust. Okay. So do we have? So if I come in here, we have flux dust in the thing. So if I went like this and said 1,000, what are we short? We're missing a bunch of skystone dust. So let's come here and just grab a bunch of skystone over here and start crushing. So, boom, there we go. That's a lot of skystone. Made perfect. Yeah, okay. So there we go. So we have a bunch of skystone dust. We can throw that in there and space for it because of that is probably just a 500 one. So we'll come here, grab this. Do I see skystone dust on this one? Not. Do not see it here either. On that wall, it's going to be forever to find. If it's on this wall, it won't be as hard to find, but I don't see it on this wall. Where is Skystone? Do we see it at all, anybody? Where's it at? Can you tell me where it's at? Tell me, just point right now. I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. There it is. I found it. Perfect. Okay, so Skystone Dust is right there. Done. Okay. Now if I go here and we type in flux, right? And we go like this, take this 3 out real quick, and then click this, and then click 1,000, and click next. Click start. That'll make that. Nice thing is, I think it made our 1,000 of these already. Good. We're going to go ahead and just take a bunch of them out real quick. and turn them into dust as well. Just to make sure we have more dust. Okay, perfect. There we go. We can here, there. Okay, so the thing it does suck about the Fluix dust is it's requiring power. Like, why is it not making any more? It should be making a lot more. Or is it just, no, it is, yes. Let's go to the world engine real quick. See what is up there. We don't have power. Or wait, why? Why is it overfilling it like that? I mean, we don't have the power. Is weird. I mean, we'll put it on 2. But I don't know why it was. Yeah. Huh. No idea. No idea. Whatever. We got all of that, so we should be able to actually wait. We only have a bunch of it's going to be in here, isn't it? Yep. I thought so. That's fine. Let's go back home. We know where it's at. It's right over here somewhere. It's in the same one this is in. So boom, there we go. 900 and something in there. Even though it said it made 1,000, whatever. So with that, should now be able to click on this and this, make some of those. That we can click on this, some of those. Here, make some of these. Why not have these? Here we go. We'll go like this. And we'll make a bunch of these. There we go. Click here. Here, and we probably don't have these. But I quick do that. Of course, we did run out of the flux cores, so I go like that. Go boom, boom. Press R. There. Go like that. Okay, so we can bring these up here. Put these. No, I don't want one. Right here. Here. Oh, guess we'll put one there. There. And then 2 of these will get their own. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. So we can do that. We can go like this and create a new network that just is, yeah, we'll just go ahead and keep it that. Then we can click here, click that, be done. Same thing here, this, that, double escape, here, that, double escape, here, and yep, you're just gonna get all these set up on our network. And I accidentally pressed E. Soon. Says we're 2. There we go. If these are all on the same network, I should be able to now go ahead as well, go like this, and say make a flux point. And we should be able to bring it down here on this one here that is struggling for power. put right there. Go like this. And put on our network. And that will start putting all that power from all of those into it. And as you can see, this is now generating power. We should be able to then put this right here. We'll need to make another point. That way there we can put it on to this. And then this will be a different power thing. So we'll click on here. Click on this. Network selection. And we'll click create a new network. Make this one green. We will call it power. Then create that. And then this one will be on power. Like that. And if we come over here, click this, put it on power. Then we should be able to now, as you can see, that is draining power like absolutely nothing. But it should be it should be making a bunch of power. Not sure why it's draining power so quick though. I mean, it's filling this up maybe. I should be able to come up here now and flip this switch here. This here, which is on 2. Shows 2 is full. Why is this? Okay, so that 2 is full. Yeah, so okay, so it's basically just oof, oof, oof. But by doing that, we should now, if we come down here, you can see 2 is full. This is now making antimatter. We are good there. I think so. The biggest worry right now, as far as all of that, the only one we don't have nicely automated is fireworks. As you can see, we've already used up like 100 fireworks. So what I think I might do is if we click on this and we go to here, we type in fab and we see what we need for this. So we're going to need a lot of stuff. Bean base, which TV means we need to set up a thing for making TV. Let's go ahead, click on here, make, ooh, is that all? We only had one? Oh my goodness, we only had one. So Kiwi is then made. Again, on this. Yeah, so we could just grab some Skystone, bring that up to here. Kind of just go like this real quick. Make some more. Yeah. Once that's done, here we go. We go like that. And go ahead and click on this. We click on that. There we go. There's that. But we do want to go ahead and set this up anyways. We're going to set it up probably. I should technically be able to set it up right there, I think. So if I go like this, right? Let's go ahead and break that, break that. Technically, that is a water block. Actually, pointing down like that. Break this. Break that. TV right there. Put that right there. That. Then need some lava. So let's jump down here. Grab a lava egg. Like, technically, that's a water block. If I put that there, it doesn't actually work. Okay, didn't think so. I was hoping it would, but I didn't think it would. Let's go in here. Type in water. Where we can grab out a bucket of water. And we will break this one. Break that one. We'll break that one. Let's go ahead and this is gonna be annoying, isn't it? I put that there, it won't wash anything away, right? Yep, okay, perfect. So go like that, then break this, and put that right there. TV down there. Put this right there. Um, break this. Lava there. That there. Grab our water from here. Put it there. And why is that not working? We click on this. We click on this. It shows basically that. I don't know why it's not. Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. That makes more sense. So we'll go like this and we'll break that. Break that. Put this right here. Put that right there. There we go. There we go. We come over here. We'll grab one of these drawers that I don't think has anything in it. There. And we will speed this up a bit. There we go. Then lock. Yeah. Okay. And link this one up. So now we have a good source of Kiwi going in. So now we click here. I should now be able to click on this. And then we just need any of these gems, which we get from unearthing crushed key. So we should be able to come over here, grab out that, fly over here. Ooh, why can't we crush it? Have to use a hammer. I'm guessing we have to use a hammer. Yep, we have to use a hammer. So let's come over here and find one of our hammers. There we go. A little like that. We could then take this kiwi and crush it down like so. We're probably going to get more than we need. Out of just this amount. There we go. Now we can take crushed kiwi. Put it down there. Find our brush if we still have one in here. We do. And brush it out. And once we brush it out, we'll get all this kiwi or all these gems. This. And grab some of them from here. Run into here where we put them. Here, here, and here. Some other gems that we will put here, here. Then click on this. Make ourselves this fabricator. Perfect. And then with this fabricator, what we can do is come up here probably. Like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. And we'll go back. No, 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 never mind. Can't do it there. Let's just do it here, I guess. where we can put this down, then click on this and find our export bus. Now we click on here, and this we will put here. All that stupid sand and stuff is falling again. Boom, there we go. And on this we can put paper. And we can put gunpowder. Actually, I think this one we want to. Actually, we need to make a second one of these. Yes, I think this one here we actually want to put. What's it called? What's it called? It is called sugar cane. Right, and then we'll click here. And we'll put sugar cane basically right there, there, right there to make paper. Then click here, type in type, where we will go like this and pull from here to here. Can't use these pipes. Apparently, I guess not. Maybe not. Thought we could. Okay. So we could do that. Then we could probably just export back out or import. Make some. I don't think we have any imports, right? But we don't. So let's go down here and type import. Import, export, import. We'll go this, that, those. We'll go like that, like this. Technically, we're going to need a second one of those. And we'll go like that. Grab our smart cables. Grab another export bus. And we need to make another fabricator. Go like that and make another fabricator. Put right here with some stuff. So we'll go ahead and put this right here. We don't actually need this here anymore. We can break that. And then on this import or export, right, that's an export. So wrong. Yep. Break that. Click the import bus right here. Go to this and we'll type in paper. Drag it to there. We'll then come up here, go like this, put that right there. That right there. This one here will get paper. This we're going to need paper on this. And we're going to need gunpowder. Gunpowder. That so that will make those. This is going to actually this first. Pull that into there. And then here we will go like this and type in firework. Or we go like that. Then grab our cables. Go boom, boom, boom. Like that. This making paper. It is, but we want to click on this here and tell it We want round robin? No, we don't want round robin. Export the first item in the networks. Scheduling round robin. Items in random mode. I don't know why it's putting them over here too. But whatever, I guess. That seems to be working just fine. If we click on this, why is it not putting gunpowder in too? It's just putting paper, and it's putting paper over there. So we don't even want paper in here. Why is it? Yeah, I don't know for sure why that's working that way. We should have a lot of gunpowder, don't we? GUN. Yes, we have gunpowder. Do we want this then? Yeah, there we go. We want to do that, so that way there it does that. There we go. We can just do that. And then it should be pulling fireworks back out, putting them in the system. But it doesn't seem like it's doing. Of course, it might not be doing that because of the way it is. Go ahead. Grab one of these. Come over here. Put that on there. And as you can see, yeah, because it's trying to put them on this bottom one and not on this top one for whatever reason. Don't know why it does that, but it seems to like to do that when you have two. But either way, we now have this making power all the time because these should be able to keep up. This was weird. This should be able to just keep doing that, making power from that. This should be able to making power from the bottle of water. Oh wait, we're levitating because of one of the other things. But I think the only one we might need to worry about would be this one here. With liquid meat, we don't have massive quantities of. We only have a limited number of it. See, we have 5 more buckets in here, which means we would have to turn this on. I mean, technically, I could just do that, and it would turn on. Which at that point should technically get us some more stuff occasionally, especially if we go in here and type in... Nope, don't have any in there. Feed, we still have one on us. We just have a speed. I didn't realize that we still had a bunch of water upgrades in there. But no, didn't have it in there. There we go. We grabbed this range add-on. Put it in here. And occasionally that will start just making more of that. Then we could break this. We could place it down right here. Go ahead and get a bucket of pink slime back out of here to put in here, just so that it doesn't try to fill up with something else. There we go. And we could bring this bucket of pink slime down here. Put back on top of there, and that'll start getting pink slime again. It'll keep getting liquid meat. And now our power is saved. We should be able to do some stuff and everything, and yeah. But now it's just a waiting game again of waiting for antimatter made. Again, right now we do have a decent amount of this. We have, what, 812 buckets. And I believe that would give us like 812 buckets of this. Something, I don't remember. I don't remember what the conversion rate is. But we are now generating lots and lots of power. So, Thank you all for watching. Please enjoy your day, night, doing whatever you're doing, wherever you are at. As always, force your friends to watch. We will come back next time with some more StoneBlock 4, where hopefully we will be able to do some stuff with some power and upgrading the speeds of stuff and everything. And I wonder, if you could have more than one of these per sets of these? Either way, I mean, if we're generating 25 million a tick, I think we'll be fine. I don't think we're using up quite that much. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching. Peace out.